This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey. This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Well, I feel like that's a new voice line. That doesn't feel like a voice line. Alright, forgot, how do I change the time again?
Hopefully this helps.
On button. No. That's not the button. How do I change the damn time? Bruh, how did I forget to change the time? Oh, there it is right there.
The midnight chime has faded, yet the night endures. Restless hearts long for an understanding that should be ours. In the freest place, I await your arrival. This should be the place Capello mentioned in his invitation.
With this invitation, I wish to personally thank you for all you have done for the Montelli family, and to amend the slight misstep in your reception. I hope this gesture will help to mend any misunderstandings and strengthen our alliance.
I don't remember when that happened.
In the name of the Montellis, I shall honor my allies as I do my own kin and blood. In the freest place of Ragusa, I await your arrival. Yours sincerely, Capello Montelli.
I knew it. Another invitation. That's kind of their signature, huh? But this wasn't Carlotta. Who's this Capello guy?
Oh, this is a flashback that happened off screen. That's what this is. What's up, Xavier?
Oh, yeah. The big boss of the vault and all that jazz. Guess it won't hurt swinging by Carlotta's family. They do owe us a big one. I bet he's got something good planned. A pile of money. Maybe a mega feast! Ugh. I've been feeling pretty weird lately. My head's all wobbly. I might not be able to show right when you need me. Okay, you've got this. If anything happens, just smash your way through. Anyway, I'll leave this to you then. Oh, but hey, if you ever need my help, just give me a shout, okay?
To locate me so precisely and deliver the invitation right into my hands. This Capello Montelli knows what he's doing.
Oh, that was an interesting
Forgive me
move.
for not meeting you properly until now.
That was an interesting visual. I really like that.
Guest from the Black Shores, laureate of the Carnival, savior and friend of the Montellis. Your presence is an honor. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Capello Montelli, Carlotta's uncle, son of the Padrino, and the next head of the family.
Given Capello's stature, a private meeting at this hour? Is it really just about gratitude?
Of course. Just as stated in the invitation, I'm a man of my word.
We'll see about that.
Without you, the traitors wouldn't have been captured, and I freed from their hands. While Carlotta has expressed our family's gratitude, I feel obliged to do it in person. But unfortunately, the traitors had little to offer, and the one behind them is still in the shadows. Unnerving, isn't it? That does narrow down the possibilities. Things aren't as bright for the Montellis as they may seem. The Order, Physaelias, and the Fraxidas, any attempt to break the status quo puts us at risk.
This
The traitors we
quo, it's
captured
status,
were a
nigga.
warning, but also a reminder to survive. I must seek alliances beyond, especially with you, just as Carlotta did.
Damn, the rover is tall. She's just as tall as this nigga, unless them shoes she wearing makes it, you know, make her look taller. Y'all can let me know if the stream lagging.
Now that you mention it, let me be clear. Carlotta is dear to me, and nothing will change that. But she's from the lesser branch of the family. Tradition says I, the rightful heir, should manage dealings with the Black Shores, not her.
Why you need to do that?
Restoring order and benefiting the family as I intended. That's what I meant in the letter by amending a slight misstep. The leader of the Black Shores must have sent you here with a purpose. Tell me, and I will offer you support far beyond what Carlotta could provide.
Maybe I should not have played this quest kind of out of, order. I should have played this quest before I finished the Renacida plotline.
The choice is yours, of course. But as the authority undermined, even by those I consider allies.
Okay, I respect that.
So if you can't stand by my side, I prefer you stay out of the Montelli's affairs. Otherwise, believe me, you won't want to find yourself at odds with us, no matter how strong you are.
Well, at least he's serious about his
remain
job.
An observer from the sidelines, but once you join the table, you play by the rules. My rules.
It's dead quiet right now.
Well said. But the rules are not set in stone, are they?
Oh, here she come. My girl. The one I spent $80 on my birthday stream. For those who know, you know. Oh my goodness gracious. I had to clutch it before it was too late.
What matter of intrigue brought you and Rover together at this hour, Uncle? A table? Are we speaking of a splendid card game, then?
Your timing is most unfortunate. Our little chat just finished.
Pity. I didn't think you'd pull her aside for a private word. Especially after all Rover and I have been through together.
Yeah, Carlotta, bro, I remember that moment in the story in what I think it may have been in the 2.3 story, where Carlotta played a W wing woman and pretended to shoot the rover, only to miss her shot on purpose, to shoot rubble, causing to get the fall in front of us. That made it seem like it crushed us. Bro, that was such a dope moment.
But since you've finished, would you excuse us now?
Carlotta, you stay. I have more to discuss with you.
Meet me at the rendezvous. Beware the ice.
A gun is a powerful tool, but only in the hands of the worthy.
I understand, Uncle. I've never forgotten where my privileges come from. Nor will I covet what's not mine. The Black Shores, the Carnival. My sole principle is whether they benefit the Montellis. I will execute any command that strengthens the family, and crush any threats to our standing.
But...
Very well. Keep your words in mind.
Uncle, about Bennett, have you heard?
That family thief stealing from the vault. Why? Are you suggesting I failed my duties?
Not at all. I just happened to overhear someone talking about it in passing.
why she ain't stand on business and be like, yo.
I'm more entangled in the Montelli family's schemes than I ever realized. When I went after the traitors... No. When I decided to help with the Carnival, the game was already in play.
That's true. You mix yourself up in business.
Carlotta warned me with eyes, so she probably wants me to avoid unnecessary attention. I'm not sure why, but staying under the radar is never a bad idea.
this. Easy.
Carlotta's not here yet. Guess I'll have to wait.
Who is that Finon wannabe in the background? Why does it look like he's trying to spit game? Who is this shoulder coat wearing old man? He has some nice shoes on his feet, dog. He just dripped out in sauce, ain't he? You can tell the rover, female rover, she loves the older dudes. You can tell. It's all over her face.
Might I trouble you for a light, young lady?
And she's gonna be like, yes, daddy. You can also treat me to the bedroom as well. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm such an idiot. Oh my goodness, your face looks toe up. You've been through life. That's what that is.
Oh well. A cigar without smoke. My granddaughter told me Raguna's rain is a bad omen. Can't argue with that now, can I?
You've been looking at this painting for a while. Anything special about it?
Oh. Did it capture your interest as well? Or are you simply passing the time until the rain ends? Then it seems you'll have to put up with me for a while.
Oh my goodness. Hold up, I need to address this nigga's sauce. Look at this man. He looked like a villain.
The Montelli family prides themselves on their eclectic taste in art. Any style by any artist can find its home within their quarter. Art knows no boundaries of time, place, or the mind. Here we stand, united by the rain, drawn to the same painting. They say in art, we glimpse pieces of our own soul. What do you make of this piece? Care to share your thoughts? Indeed. True artistry lies not only in what is painted, but what is left unsaid. I share the same view, except that I'm somehow saddened by the part that forsakes its character to achieve balance. Perhaps chosen by the artist for its uniqueness. Now is not the time to cling to existing balance, but to embrace the unknown. Seek change and carve out one's path, just as she once did.
She's still looking at the damn painting.
Glory in Decay. The Impressionist Pazzoli's latest piece. Didn't know you had such refined taste.
Oh, I don't, believe me.
I dodged those pesky eyes the whole way here, worried you'd been kept waiting too long. But it seems you've kept yourself entertained.
I can entertain myself with you.
So, the old gentleman was simply hiding from the rain, was he? I see. The Montelli Quarter does attract art enthusiasts. Anyway, I'm glad prying eyes didn't follow. When it rains in Ragusa, surprises are as common as puddles. A delay is only a small splash. Calling you here with little explanation and a word of caution, I can only imagine your confusion. The shark in our midst has finally made its move. Recently, several of our partners claimed to have found a superior cellar and ended their dealings with us. Meanwhile, Bennett, our vault keeper, was reported to have embezzled and sold vault assets. It's said that he tried to flee, but was killed by tacit discords outside the city.
Did he really die, though?
I'm not so sure. I've worked with Bennett before. He was principled, bold, but not reckless. Not one to easily betray. And the night he died, he sent a photo to my terminal. A blood-stained page of an anthology, marked with 3 phrases. Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. When 40 winters siege thy beauty, and the planet turns right, 2.5 times. The meaning is yet to be revealed, but he is clearly conveying a message. All evidence points to Bennett being the key to uncovering the shark lurking in our waters. The Montelli family is a symbol of liberation for Ragusa. We uphold freedom and equality for all. Our vault is the heart of our family. And if it is corrupted, it threatens not only us, but risks plunging the city back into oppression and isolation. As much as I hate to suspect family members, I cannot rule any of them out. You, however, are different. As an outsider who has aided us in capturing the initial traitors, I hope to not be proven wrong, but I feel that I can trust you. my uncle's words were clear. Only those at the table can play the game. To engage with my family, one must have both standing and purpose.
Well, good thing the rover covers the both.
So, I offer you a new identity in our upcoming inquiry. Cat's Eye, a provisional member under my patronage.
You know what? Cat's Eye actually sounds like a good name. Because there's always been something about the rover that's, at least female rover, there's something that's been always eye-catching to me about them. And I feel like the whole cat thing may be the reason why I always liked the female rover design. I think that's what it is. She got this cat-like feel to her, even though she has nothing on her that symbolizes cat. Or symbolizes a cat, right? But I really love Rover's, or female Rover's cute little bow she got in her hair. It's really cute.
If you wish to join, you must undertake the final assessment and pledge your loyalty to the Montellis.
I'm not gonna hold you. The rover must be her neck looking down at freaking at old girl Carlotta, bro. The fact that we have to keep getting camera angles of her looking down is freaking hilarious.
When it comes to family matters, we like to use code names, each tied to a unique token. Mine, for example, is Opal. Opal recommended Cat's Eye. It has a ring to it, don't you think?
I'm gonna say this as well. Yeah, Carlotta is so much better than freaking Camellia, hands down. I'm sorry for niggas who love Camellia. You do you, Chief, but like Carlotta's way better. It is what it is, twin. There's no winning that argument.
Also, have you looked closely at your own eyes? They share the same luster as Cat's Eye gems.
Oh, her eyes do give off cat vibes.
Now, Cat's
Especially
Eye,
the freaking red eyeliner
will
she got
you
going
stand
on.
with me to catch the traitor within our family and avert this looming threat?
Well, since you recommended me,
I understand decorum is important to the Montellis. But among friends, can't we be a bit more informal?
What made you say that?
I'm gonna let this play it out.
Ah, you're curious who I am beyond my role. Is that it?
Yes, because you're drop dead gorgeous. Now, does this game give me the ability to look at past dialogue? Hopefully it... No, actually, I don't think it does. No, hold up. Review. Okay, perfect. Here's one step ahead. How about we slow down and save at the present? Oh, so that's what she said. Okay.
I just might entertain that thought. But for now, my agents just sent me the address of Bennett's residence. While his body has been found, what he left behind is still out there.
I'll just check him. Let's try our look at his residence. I love her earring. But I will say this. I don't think I'm a fan of the fact that female Rover has this white lining in her hair as well. Or these white highlights. Like inside the mop of her hair. I think I would have preferred it if it was gold. Or I think violet would have been a better color. Bro, what the crap?
It seems someone has acted faster. Those two... they're my uncle's agents. Sage and Acorn. Names. Handy identifiers in a crowd. I'll keep you updated on the family members' code names we encounter, along with any other details you might need. Seems like they are looking for something as well. It's only natural my uncle wishes to retrieve the lost items. But my presence might raise a few eyebrows. Yes, you try and loosen their lips. If memory serves, they are senior members, having served under my uncle for years. Regulars at margaritas. Talk business with merchants and wine with drinkers. Engage their interests, and their words will flow like a river. As for the rest...
I'll improv as needed. Oh, also, I love the fact that homegirl, Carlotta, she is wearing panties underneath this skirt or this dress piece. I've always known, all the times I tried to get a good camera angle back there in the story, I was like, damn, let me get a better angle. Let me see what's under there. Finally got it. Shoot, I'm pretty sure that's why I started off the other stream, the Camellia story quest with nothing but a camera angle. Okay, no, enough about food. Just looking to you. Ah, my eye.
Hey, that's you they're calling.
No, that's both of us. But I don't recognize this person.
Neither do I. Listen up.
Okay, you got the names right. Must be family. Who are you? Cat's Eye. Doesn't ring a bell. Probably one of those new recruits after the Carnival.
I'm gonna say this right now. The fact that these two niggas cannot recognize the fact that who was the Luriante or the Carnival is crazy. Shouldn't it be public knowledge who was the, the chosen one of the Carnival? Like, bro, there's no way you don't recognize this individual. You know what? Actually, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They probably heard of the individual's name, but they probably never seen the individual. But even then, you'd have to come across like a description of the individual, right? Being like, oh, they were described to wearing XYZ, right?
So, what do you need? We are just about to wrap up and grab a bite at margaritas. Still got a lot on our plate today.
Oh, margaritas. Nothing quite like it, huh? And the pizza. Oh, it's a favorite in my circle, too.
Always a solid choice when on the move. Perfect spot for a bit of catching up.
You know, the last time I was there, I heard talk about a thief stealing from the vault. Is that true?
Well, cat's out of the bag now. See that house right there? That's where the thief lived. We came to search for clues.
Wait, whose gums were flapping?
No, not yet. We've looked everywhere, but found nothing.
To be honest, I doubt we'll ever find them. The thief has probably sold everything off by now. We are short on manpower. That's a needle in a haystack, if you ask me.
I've noticed this. The NPCs don't have a lot of like fluid facial animation versus the playable characters, which makes sense to me personally. It is something I just noticed. Let's continue. Russell,
Well, our boss is the Padrino's son. He has his methods. Our job is to follow orders, not to ask questions. Just do what we're told, and do it well.
That's right. If you spot anything unusual, keep an eye on it. Could be your big break. With a bit more time, I think you'll do just fine.
Black screen, white text. Oh my god. God forbid it be in a game like this.
So, they found nothing, but assumed Uncle wasn't concerned. That makes no sense. Everything that happened recently ties back to the vault. If Uncle wished to protect his position, he'd be quick to retrieve the items and resolve the situation. Curiously, Bennett was last sighted in the vicinity of Liberty Square, where you met Uncle. Last night, I was investigating the area before I happened upon your private meeting. But when I brought this up with him afterwards, he didn't seem privy to any details.
That nigga was lying.
As for my search of Bennett's home, nothing of note turned up, just as the two agents reported. I found no spoils, not even the faintest trace of them being stored or moved. Everything about his living space fits the profile of a typical Junior Vault employee. I also asked around about Bennett after our previous collaboration. He was ambitious, but never greedy. I was even told he refused a bribe offered by a business associate during an operation. The Montelli family is ever generous with wealth and opportunities, welcoming all who aspire to make their mark in Ragusa. Mere profit would never make him betray us. For now, more evidence is required. The entire matter might need to be approached from a different angle.
And who's this sneaky ass snake?
Hold still. See that man over there, the one that looks like a grey dove?
Oh my goodness.
After him, quick.
Time to hunt this old man down. He ain't gonna run far anyway, let's be honest. That man is 70 years old. He's not sprinting away from us. If anything, he gonna be... Look at him. Like I thought. Struggling. Couldn't even get up the staircase. Ain't that a damn shame. Look at this. Out of breath. Cooked. Yep, a wall. Goofy.
Nowhere to run. Now it's time for a proper chat.
Yeah, it's called the gun and the barrel plus the bullet. Which one you want first?
These old creaky bones of mine. Did I offend you? Or are you just chasing down every passing soul? Never thought the Montellis would grow so aggressive.
This ain't about aggression. Unless you want it to be.
No one knows the family's ways better than its members, even though he's no longer one of us. Right, old Duncan?
Don't do that man like that now. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little slimy to do that to the old dude. Like, come on. Oh, he not one of us no more. Ain't that right, old man? Like, come on. Don't kick the old dog while it's down.
I must admit, you have an annoyingly good memory. It's remarkable that someone of your rank would remember a man such as myself.
I will never forget that stormy night. Nor any of the members who were caught in it.
Sadly, I've no desire to be remembered. To me, Montelli is only a name of the past.
Oh, also for anybody watching the stream, leave a like. Thank you, and I appreciate it.
There were moments of joy, but they cannot make up for my loss. Now, I only feel tired.
go back to what you claim to have left in the past? Unless there is something you can't ignore.
You were standing across from Bennett's doorway, and your clothes are still damp from the rain. You weren't simply passing by, you were watching. What were you looking for? Or, should I ask, what did you hope to find?
I don't know. To grieve for my last friend in the family? To blame him for being so reckless and greedy? Or to figure out how this fool ended up in such a mess? Hoping to find the lost items and settle his debts, so he may rest in peace.
I can't tell which one's true, but honestly, if he is being honest, then he's kind of like, he don't know what he want to do. Because like having the answer of I don't know, it's kind of, it's valid. Because sometimes you just be like, bruh, I really don't know.
I tried to persuade him to leave with me, but failed. In Raguna's game, the Montelli family has only two options. We either play to win, or are forced to leave with nothing. Every Montelli has a chance at their desires. But what's the price? They stake everything they hold dear. Family, love, faith, principles, and even their life. Now, his ambition and greed have cost him everything.
Most people find acceptance easier than change, because change demands the bravery to face uncertainty. No great endeavor is without its perils. So yes, if the Montellis are to drive the change and push past current barriers, the path ahead will be anything but easy. The family exists to withstand what an individual cannot, and accomplish what might otherwise be unattainable. But within the family, each Montelli still enjoys the freedom of choice. Your leaving is a testament to this, is it not?
I don't know about that, Carlotta, because, you know, just because you're given the option to leave doesn't necessarily mean that someone wasn't pushed, you know, by said family that gave the option of, oh, you can either stick with us and achieve your dreams, or you can leave. Right? Just because someone gave you the choice to leave does not mean that the individual who gave said choice did it with like the intent to be like, oh, I'm doing this out of love, we're doing this out of love, and, you know, being respectful. Because it also can come from a place of being, you know, manipulative, giving someone an ultimatum, right? Just a little food for thought.
If you're willing, there is still much to be done for Bennett. His terminal, the alleged stolen goods, everything but his body remains missing. Given your familiarity, you might help us in locating these items.
In that case, you might want to speak to Scarlet Velvet. The leader of a network of commoners seeking freedom in Raguna. They had close ties with Bennett. If he was really stealing, I'd wager they were complicit. And that said, with their recent fallout with the family, I can't guarantee you'll find them, let alone talk to them.
We have little choice but to try. Now, let's go. We're off to the most reliable source of information in Raguna.
I'll say this, I'm really enjoying the quest so far.
I can fly too.
Of course, we know you can fly, damn it. Oh wait, what am I wrong?
This is the place. In Raguna's market, they say fortune seldom favors those who lack a taste for fine drinks. Among traders, there's a secret code in the way drinks are mixed. A base of bitter almond and mint, for instance, usually signals danger and death. But some have devised their own, more private codes. Yes. This area is essentially a neutral zone in the city. No affiliations, no restrictions. With the ongoing feud between Scarlet Velvet and the Montellis, finding her will be difficult. But I've heard they have eyes and ears here. So all that remains is to order the right drink, watch the crowd, and let their reactions lead us to Scarlet Velvet's contact.
Greetings. What will it be today?
A Scarlet Velvet ribbon, please.
Scarlet Velvet. An uncommon choice. Perhaps the one you seek is waiting just as patiently. May you both find what you've come for.
Kirsch, whiskey, and cherry tomatoes. Does it mean revenge? Blood orange gin. That drink you have there is quite rare. Would you mind telling me what it means? Wait. Maybe I'm not ready for this. Oh, forget it. I don't want to know. Imperator above, I am but a humble man, obsessed with the secret code of drinks. I shan't risk my neck over this. I've been exploring how drinks might encode numerical values, through alcohol content or vintage, perhaps. But lately, I'm starting to wonder if the drink itself even matters.
The key to any language lies in the shared rules and agreements between both parties. With that in mind, the same drink, or even the same object, can be given countless meanings. Much like how my people and I sometimes improvise codes with whatever's available. Sounds like you've been at this code research for quite some time. Mind if I ask you a question? Do you know when the bartender started his shift today?
Let me see. I got here quite early, and he was here about the same time. Probably around 8 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Oh, she's so freaking cute. Okay, so the conversation has to stay over here.
Oh, there you are. I noticed you as soon as you walked in. Don't get me wrong. I've only been here long enough to recognize that drink, but
Oh
I'm not
my.
making any guarantees beyond that.
Oh my goodness, this NPC looks gorgeous.
That swagger and flair. You're with the Montelli family, am I right? I know I'm not the one you came for, but don't dash off just yet. You don't know what I have up my sleeve, you know?
Oh, really?
How about you let me prove how reliable I can be for your family? Go on, test me. I heard some rumors that the Montellis and the Order might have a closer relationship than they're letting on. But I wouldn't bet on it. When change is coming, you can always sense it in the air. It's hard to pin down at first, but when you do, it's often too late.
Valid.
Impressive. You've proved yourself capable. 3 days from now, at this hour, return here and order a golden ears mambo. Watch for someone wearing a green tourmaline.
That's interesting that Carlotta would do that. Give me 1 second. Alright. Okay, I'm good.
You won't escape!
Wait. X. Square. X square.
Destroy!
Oh. I don't know what is amped up now since I did that, but them things looking crazy. Is that for the ultimate? Since I done did what I just did, that has to be for the ultimate, right? I'm not seeing a change in her attacks yet. Oh, well, there go one. It's on the ground.
Heavens, descend!
Interesting. This man getting
The
sturdy.
wild desires, they swallow me like the roaring waves. Oh, how maddening's your tender love. I'd forsake it all, just to be forever lost in your embrace. But this amber drink, a deadly poison? Or a healing tonic? No, leave me be. The void, the endless void has consumed me. I want no part in anything. Who are you, and who am I? Montelli, Phasalia, the Order, the Commoners. Without these names, what sets us apart? But reality is cruel, and we have no refuge.
Let's go. Clearly he's not the one we're looking for.
So we're just all leads back to the bartender. So we done chatted it with everyone. He the last nigga.
Anything else I can get you? Or is there a problem with the drinks?
As expected from a Scarlet Velvet informant, you are smart. In a place like this, a bartender is the perfect cover. The least noticed, but with the best view. You mix every drink and pass every code. You might not understand all of them, but nothing of importance ever escapes you. So this Scarlet Velvet ribbon is meant for you. Am I correct? sir.
Well, well. It finds its way back to me at last. A drink of trouble, I'd call it. Contact has been made, and by the rules, a conversation should follow. But Scarlet Velvet has decided there will be no further dealings with the Montellis. The partnership is broken, and whatever bond you had is all but gone. If you do meet up, Lady Carlotta, aren't you afraid things might turn ugly?
It's rumored that Scarlet Velvet's decision to end our partnership has something to do with a Vault Keeper named Bennett.
Surely you don't believe that nonsense.
Then what is the truth? Bennett was recently found dead in the wild. The dead are silent, but you are not. So let's talk.
Wait, Bennett is dead? That complicates things, I'm afraid. I'm not sure if trusting Montelli is a wise choice, but in memory of Bennett, if you truly are as noble as he believed, go to Whisperwind Haven after dusk. I will inform Scarlet Velvet.
It's very interesting that they decided to have the NPCs in this game have stiff facial expressions versus the playable characters. It's a very interesting choice. Cause like if I compare it to Zenless Zone Zero, on the other hand, in Zenless, both playable characters and NPCs have, you know, animated facial expressions. Right? In Genshin, every NPC along with playable character has similar, if not the exact same facial expressions. Unless you want to count like new facial expressions they've recently put on characters. Because I noticed something that I don't think a lot of people even recognize when it comes to Genshin. Genshin has done this thing where they slowly like implemented different, you know, body poses for characters. And even facial expressions. There's like new facial expressions that they put into the game, but like no one has noticed these things, which is crazy to me. I guess no one is actively looking for those, but like I've noticed them. There's like even different emotes that characters in Genshin do that I recently saw.
The knight's challenge has arrived.
Man, I can run your fade real quick.
Purge the impure. Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked.
I killed it already. Oh, that crown thing above my head. I just saw that.
Terminals are divine artifacts from the Sentinel, brought to Rinascita by the first Primus. What you possessed were nothing but privately made replicas, existing solely by the grace of the Primus. How dare you defy our cleansing of such blasphemy?
We never stopped asking the Order for permission to wear the terminals, but every single request is denied. You won't even tell us why. You've controlled the terminal supply, and the family stopped trading with us. These are all we have left. Why should we hand them over?
Oh, she's Scarlet. Oh my goodness gracious. Hold up, brother Nim. Bruh, what? Screenshot. I needed that. Oh my goodness, she's gorgeous.
I can sense your fervent desire for the artifacts and the blessings from the Sentinel. But whether you are worthy of the terminals is for the Order to decide.
BS, nigga.
If you willingly part with your wealth in devotion to the Order's divine cause, the door to forgiveness might still be open. But should you persist in your defiance, we'll have to escort you to the penitentiary for judgment.
The Order and the Commoners. It must be Scarlet Velvet causing the stir. The Order's arrogance is known, but such blatant actions. It is it because we're far from the heart of the city?
Obviously.
Let's first address their troubles, and then we'll have a proper talk.
Let's be honest. Let the Order not be seen in public doing shady stuff. They're gonna do it regardless.
Be gone, wicked souls! You won't escape!
Repent, for silence beckons. Acceleration.
Gales, purify!
Exonerate.
Furious tides! Split the heavens!
Now that was fun.
Ah, the Montelli's second daughter, and this year's laureate. I suggest you tread carefully and avoid crossing the Order and the Sentinel. Especially not for the sake of mere commoners.
This nigga must not be caught up. I talked to your quote-unquote Sentinel God, and that nigga has long since left the building.
Must I remind you again? Trading reserved terminals is a breach of the discipline.
We paid good money for these. If you're taking them, you owe us a refund.
Yet the very traders who took your money have seen the error of their ways and reported your dealings. They have sworn to repent for their illicit production and cease all trade with you. How sad, Miss Carlotta. Such loyalty to your family, only to be left in the dark. No one bothered to inform you.
Go ahead, flap them gums.
Oh, please. My ties with the family are not so fragile as to be shaken by mere words. The fact that we're having this conversation at all means that you cannot ignore my status. Wouldn't you agree? The Sentinel and the Primus have declared free trade as our undeniable right. Scarlet Velvet is always entitled to trade as they please, regardless of their previous partnerships.
You tell them.
You preach the doctrine, yet fail to adhere to it yourself. If I were you, I'd be on my way to the penitentiary.
I know that you have fine on, damn it.
Willful transgression is the worst blasphemy one can imagine.
Topic. Oh, did YouTube update their system? Because I'm just not noticing this. Because I saw this in someone else's stream, but I thought this was like a Twitch thing. But now I'm seeing that YouTube may have updated its system. Because now I have a feature called Top Fans. This was never here before. What does this do? I click Top Fans and I see, oh my goodness gracious, no way. YouTube is turning itself into Twitch. I cannot believe this. Oh man. YouTube is turning itself into the pseudo Twitch. Oh my goodness gracious. This was never a function before. They see what's going on with Twitch. They see it collapsing and falling and burning into ashes, and YouTube is immediately hopping on the opportunity. They are a wolf just waiting for the sheep to F up. Clip his leg. Oh snap, I tripped. Oh really? Let me get a bite. Oh man. I'm the top fan, hell yeah. Screw everyone else. Also, wait a minute. Have you been watching the stream the entire time? Because it's been telling me 2 people are watching. I know I'm one of those 2 people. I'm watching from my freaking laptop. Have you been watching the stream this whole time? No? Okay, then somebody else must have been doing it. Because this freaking YouTube thing doesn't know how to keep track of who watching, who not. Got Brian Algon from Regular War Banner. Is it worth using? Over tomorrow's journey for Robin. Oh, someone asking the question. But anywho, I just wanted to like good night. All right, good night. I'll probably play Star Rail. I might play it tomorrow, but that depends on whether or not y'all gotten through enough of the story yet. Shoot, I might play. I want to play it Friday actually. I think I'm gonna play it Friday. If I get off work early, like they're claiming that we will, I will play it Thursday. And like legitly cook in that kitchen. And pull for Fine on. Well, I probably won't pull for him on Thursday. I'll probably pull for him on Friday.
Mark my words. The day Montelli is brought to its knees by the Order and Phasalia will be the day you beg for the Sentinel's mercy.
3.4 was quick as hell and absolutely amazing. Was it quick as hell because you kept hitting skip button? Because realistically, that quest is probably 8 hours long. It was on. Really? No way. I refuse to believe you. It was only 4 hours. I refuse. I refuse to believe you. Because I just got done scrolling through YouTube and I see someone who streamed it on their YouTube and they played it for 7 hours. You better hit me with something crazy right now to prove me wrong. I'll wait. Just go ahead, drop a link to something, anything that shows it was 4 hours long.
When that day comes, all shall be under the Order's control, and it will not be long in coming.
Black screen, white text. Oh no!
Ernesto, the bartender, said you needed to see me. You may have just offended us, but you heard it. Your family has left us in a mess. Frankly, I don't see the point in having this conversation. But since Ernesto said it's about Bennett, I'll give you a minute, for his sake. Speak quickly.
Yo, her facial expressions are mad stiff. Oh my god.
Regardless of the bigger picture, your side ended the deal. We were informed at short notice to stop all trade.
Wouldn't you consider this a form of laziness by the devs to not bother animating the NPC models' facial expressions, but only choosing to do that for playable characters? You know, for a game that I was told was like so peak and so good across the board, you'd think they would, you know, put forth the effort to animate the side characters or NPC characters' facial expression, but I guess they don't want to do that. Now, what other game reminds me of doing that? Oh, that's right, it was Genshin. And Star Rail does. Zone Zero is the only game who's bothering to make the facial expression of both playable characters and NPCs expressive. Ain't that a bitch? Anyhow.
And it's not just the terminals. No more jewelry, perfumes, and all that nonsense. You saw what happened today.
Her face is as
Not
stiff
to
as
mention,
a wall.
I haven't
Oh my
seen them
god.
on telly for nearly 2 weeks. Where were you when we were fighting against the Order and the Phasalias?
Nani, y'all was running the squabble. What? I'm gonna go farm for. Peace out. Alright, see ya. Oh, you dropped the link. Awesome. No. Hold up. Hold up. No. No way. It was only 4 hours long. What? I'm skimming through this just to not be spoiled by anything crazy. I'm like dragging this thing around. But like, I am shocked. It was really 4 hours? No. I'm like double click skipping through the ending. Well, let me read the comment section. I'm not going to try to spoil myself too much. For a short story quest, it was really good. What? I am shocked. I am genuinely shocked. The quest is genuinely 4 hours long. Okay, so the quest is 4 hours long, but I'm seeing niggas have, I guess, played it for 6 hours to 7 hours, which is crazy.
There was a slight issue of a traitor in the vault, so our hands were tied. A direct approach works best at times. Actually, what that acolyte claimed is news to me. Surrendering control and ceasing trade are not in the Montelli's vocabulary. The Montelli creed has always been family first and a pioneering spirit second.
With your grandfather, maybe. But he won't be around forever. When Capello takes the helm, you won't have a say. The real question is whether we can get our trade back on track. Can your family still be trusted? What I need is a solid promise from someone in charge. Can you do that? One thing's for sure. I don't want to see the family who first broke the monopoly to trade with us commoners end up defending it.
I'll speak with my uncle and grandfather to see what happened with our cooperation.
You know what? This is supposed to be your family's business. Why am I saying this to you? Excuse my earlier words. So, Ernesto told me Bennett's gone. What happened? He seemed fine the last time we met. Good judgment there. The rumors are nonsense. Fencing stolen goods? Please. Bennett used to handle our shipments for the vault, but everything was above board. Nothing shady, okay? He knew his stuff. Never took advantage of us, never budged on prices either. For him, it was always business first, friendship second. When he was running late, he'd stay up at that hill sometimes. We even set up a shelter there after it happened a few times. That's all. Come to think of it, he did stay there for a while the last time we saw him. Asked us to stash something too. What was it he said? I hope we don't need to use it.
Seems Bennett may have anticipated the trouble ahead. I wonder if you might show us to the shelter. We'd be most grateful.
There's an entrance along the coast. Go straight down the road and you'll see it. What's your business there anyway?
Wait a minute. Is Lupo's banner out? Okay, so I thought her banner was out. Alright.
Watch out.
Be gone, wicked souls!
Wind calls. Waves follow.
The wicked!
Evils be gone.
Purge the impure! You won't escape!
Repent. For silence beckons.
Exonerate.
Tide, rise and crash!
Boy, I was ready to pop the ultimate. I swear I was.
You can tell someone was here. Look at the mess. Perhaps Bennett deliberately arranged it this way as a cover. We'll each use our senses to search. Then let's gather and analyze the clues we find.
Oh my goodness gracious. You know what's crazy? The fact that they put this drape on her, I'm pretty sure she did not have this long drape before. I was like, how long can she stay in this form? Because she's like a freaking 8-foot tall walking woman. Like, oh my goodness. She's a titan. I must observe her closely. Her body just crazy stacked. Like, goodness gracious, woman. That's how you know you was fed right. That's why your body built the way it is. God bless. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank the Lord. He blessed you right. Sheesh. Any man try to wed this woman, you better be ready for a fight. Because you might not make it to the end of the day. Shoot, you gonna get that Amazonian treatment. Die by snowshoe. Shoot, actually, screw die by snowshoe. You will die from this ultimate. That's what you will die from. Oh, hold on. What was that? Hopefully I can stay in this alt form forever. No, she changed back. Ah. Granted, I'm not complaining. She's still bad. I can't believe it really forced me back. You know what? Never mind. I am going to play Star Rail on Friday, most definitely.
These items aren't exactly rare, but they're not everyday objects either. They seem out of place here. Looks like Bennett left them deliberately.
Indeed. But what I find strange is these items. Don't they seem familiar? Do you recall those 3 lines from the anthology? The ones Bennett sent me in the photo? Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. The woman in the painting here seems to stand in the gloomy rain, but her eyes remain bright. Like the secret code in drinks, what matters is never the object themselves, but the shared rules and agreements between both parties. Now the book. It appears to be about winter, which is likely related to the second line, 40 winters. The last one is a rotor device. The planet... MLCL 190468. That format. It's a vault storage code. Of course it is. Bennett was a vault keeper. But what was he trying to convey in such a cryptic manner?
Also, something else I just noticed. Carlotta hasn't had many facial expressions throughout this quest. Maybe I'm tripping, but I haven't seen her facial expression change a lot.
4 letters. The highest clearance level in the vault. Could it be? Hold on.
Carlotta? Yeah. You asked me to keep an eye out for Bennett's terminal. Well, I found it. Yeah, that's for me to know and you to wonder. But it was not in good shape after what it went through. Yeah, if you can use it at all, the data and the records inside might need to be recovered.
Understood. I'll have someone pick it up for restoration.
Wait, what now? What, you're not even gonna check? Oh no, it's nothing really. Just worried it might be too tricky to repair.
All right. We'll inform you when there's more to share. We're returning to the Montelli quarter first. The terminal will be fixed there. As for the codes, we'll figure it out once we arrive. You might not know this, but Bennett was never granted the highest clearance in the vault.
Isn't that a good sign? It means Bennett might not be guilty after all, just as you suspected.
But it's replaced by another suspicion. One I am reluctant to entertain, but I'm forced to consider. Only grandfather, uncle, and I have the highest clearance. Liberty Square, our proximity, the Vault's security clearance, a traitor among the top brass, the indifference towards the stolen goods, and the authority to end dealings with Scarlet Velvet. There's someone all evidence points to. Were I to entertain it, it all starts to make sense. Uncle. But if it was truly him, the heir to our family, who betrayed us, wouldn't that be utterly absurd? Now all that remains is to see what the code reveals. It might clear our doubts, or confirm it.
I'll be with you, no matter what. So let's see where this leads.
Please give me a moment while I see what the hell wrong with my dog. Let me type it up real quick. Ah. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Let's finish this quest. These kids out here messing around with these vending machines. Wait a minute. Vivian? These children are still too young to understand that these echoes are blessings from Imperator. There is these lies. What's up these kind of echoes? Children sleep and think it doesn't. Wait, it's only normal. If they don't treat them as family and friends, how can we expect mercy? So please, stop riding on it. Oh my goodness, girl, your wagon is crazy. I can see why she feel the way she feel, but at the same time, these are children. You were the same way when you were a child, clearly, unless you was raised in a very strict household. Girl, let the children do what they do. It's not that deep. For cultural stuff, it is deep. At the same time, they're children. Of course they're gonna think it's toys. Who wouldn't think an Echo is a toy when it's paraded around like this?
People just reported some initial progress on the terminal repair. Let's go. Our meetup spot is right ahead.
Who you? Terminal technician.
Lady Carlotta, we received a terminal addressed to you, signed DC.
DC Nation? Oh man, it's been a long time since I heard DC Nation on Cartoon Network. Bruh, those were the days.
The initial restoration is almost complete, but some data is overwritten or isolated due to the extensive damage. We were only able to recover certain sections.
No problem.
Our evaluation suggests that a full restoration might not be worth it. But, if you insist, Mr. Pierre at headquarters is an expert in this field.
Bro, even look at how the mouth animation for the NPC looks. It is so freaking, like, it's like opening, closing paper. It's like, no, it's not even, paper. No, it's not even that. It's like this flickering thing on the face model. It's like, bro, what? The playable characters, they got full-blown mouths.
Good. Make sure to contact him. Now please project the restored sections.
Absolutely. One moment.
Where is the visuals for what's supposed to be projected in front of us? Am I tripping? Or are they just telling us about it versus actually watching it?
Yes, that's where I was investigating that night. Seems like the intel was right. Bennett did go there.
Nigga, there is nothing on the screen. So I was just told this information. You know, the thing we've been, like, searching for this entire time? Why didn't they show it to us?
And the other location, I think it's my uncle's private dock. Primarily used for storage, not shipments. Reviewing the records hardly proves the connection between these locations. If time permits, we should take the terminal to Mr. Pierre. He's an old friend of Grandfather's and is an expert in this field.
Sounds like she's trying to dodge it because she doesn't want to blame a family member for betraying them. Especially a high, profile family member.
There may be other useful information in the terminal. But first, let's put that code to use. It could help us narrow down the range and provide better clues. Follow me. This is why I suggested we return here. Our vault holds everything. family property, valuable items for trade, and prized possessions entrusted to us by clients.
Something I'm noticing, because granted, Carlotta's story quest was like the first one in version 2.0, but like I'm starting to see a lot of things with it that people would call out in a Genshin story quest, being one, lack of facial animations, right? Because at the beginning of this quest, there were so many crazy cuts, not even cutscenes, but rather like camera angle shots. There were so many different camera angle shots that set the mood and the tone at the beginning. But as we continue pushing forward, we've gotten less and less of that. I've noticed. Not with every aspect, but with certain aspects of the story quest.
The complete inventory and access records can only be found here, accessible to those with the proper clearance.
And of course, we're sitting here, standing right here for about an entire minute straight with no camera angle change, no facial expression change, and the characters are just standing here.
Please, follow me.
Oh, awesome. Black screen, white text. This is probably the second or third one I've seen throughout this whole quest. Ooh, what's this? Oh, we're actually being shown the records? Awesome. I hope that is the case. Please don't tell me I'm just getting word salad on the screen.
Someone extracted the core data module. It's empty now.
Oh, this is a different facial expression. Alright.
This must be what Bennett was trying to tell us before he died. Someone with access to the vault has broken their oath and leaked the data module. Now only Uncle, Grandfather, and I have the clearance to retrieve it. In Renisita, the Order maintains control over terminals, unlike other countries where they're freely traded. My grandfather learned to modify them during his early ventures in
New Federation better be
our
crazy.
lantern-type terminal. But it houses the tech modules we've developed. As Scarlet Velvet said, aside from our art dealings, we've been supplying these terminals to resonators at fair prices as part of our discreet business. By
They keep
doing
hyping
so,
up New Federation,
we've
bro.
broken the Order's monopoly. We've given more people the means to protect themselves in their ventures, giving them choices they didn't have before. The Order is aware of our discreet business, but they turn a blind eye as long as we don't openly challenge their authority. The hefty taxes we pay maintain this delicate understanding. As a result, no family member would ever divulge our terminal secrets, much less allow the modules to fall into the wrong hands. What exactly are you planning, Uncle?
Yeah, she about to crash out. Also, give me a second. I'll be right back. Alright, let's continue.
No. We must find the core module.
Carlotta, where are you?
ask you something first. Before the carnival, the priest showed me your pendant. How did he come by it? And what led to your capture?
Oh, she pissed.
Does it matter? All you need to know is that it's handled, and I'm in the clear now.
Were you mistreated? Did they coerce you into doing something against your will?
Oh my goodness. Homegirl is trying to find anything that would absolve her uncle of any guilt for, or any like potential, breaking her. She's basically trying to find information that will have him say something that's basically going to absolve him of any guilt of breaking, the family's oath, and him also betraying the family, because she does not want to believe that he did it. But that's why she's asking these questions, because she's hoping to get confirmation bias. But unfortunately for her, she's not going to get the confirmation bias that she wants, which is he didn't betray the family. He wouldn't have done this. Why would he do this? Why would he turn on the family? Why would he do this to our family? Huh? This, that, and the third. She wants to be proven wrong on her suspicion, but her suspicion will be proven right.
Heed my words. Whatever you've uncovered, put it behind you and all will be as it was. No grudges, no consequences, only family.
Like, even look at her facial expression as she hears him say this. It's like, bro, what? That's the type of facial expression she got. That, nigga, what are you talking about, bro?
Now, we've had some trouble with a shipment over at Septimont. As the rightful heir, I'm giving you a new order. Take care of it. And I'll pretend none of this ever happened.
Yeah, look, I already knew he was the problem at the beginning of the quest. But he thinks Carlotta is this dog who just takes orders without question. Because she's probably done it a lot in the past. But you can guarantee this, she is not going to take this order. Also, the fact that Septimont was mentioned in this quest was very interesting. Oh shit.
I refuse.
Excuse me?
I said I refuse. I can't act as if nothing happened. I won't let a family member die unjustly, or see our modules fall into the wrong hands.
Don't trouble yourself with the modules. Yes, our family's ambition has led us far, but it's exacted a price paid in blood and tears. What harm is there in choosing the safer, easier path?
I can't believe you just said that. So, you're refusing to tell the truth and reveal the module's location, is that it?
Why do you insist on tearing everything apart? Have you ever thought about what Padrino would say? What others will think of us? I've given you an out. All you need to do is accept it.
Then so be it. Your course is set, as is mine. But mark my words, I will stop you, Mr. Capello.
Oh, standing on business. She didn't want to say those stuff. She didn't want to. But knowing that he has done this...
Sorry you have to see this side of our family.
Oh, she had to switch up fast. Because, like... she just didn't want that to be true. But unfortunately for her, it was the truth. And now she got to stand on business about it. Time to pull out that barrel. Get that bullet ready. And time to feed it to somebody's chest. And also, another thing I have noticed, something I have noticed, but I think I never commented on, is that Carlotta does put up this perfect front in front of everyone. That, oh, the Montellis, we're this perfect family. Oh yeah, we're this great family that is the symbol of freedom and liberation for the people of this great city and whatnot. shoot, our family's history is really tough. We're such awesome people. But seeing this nasty side happening to the family right now is like, she does not like having to, you know, have people see that. Especially not the rover.
Really? I just wished... No. I did promise I'd try to drop the pretense with you. I may need more time to come to terms with all of this. I don't regret uncovering the truth and exposing the traitor. I'm just saddened that my uncle is the one behind it all.
Exactly.
We were meant to be the guardians of our family's ideals, to carry the torch forward. And yet now... Well, wallowing in emotion won't solve anything. Our priority now is to recover the data module. Every moment it's missing puts our family at greater risk. The core module is difficult to carry around. They must have hidden it. The dock Bennett visited, used for storage. Could it be there? We need to adjust our strategy. My conversation with Capello will have alerted him. He's likely to move the module sooner than expected. I need to inspect the dock for any clues. Indeed, but time is not on our side. If Capello acts on this, I might lose my window to secure the module. Our sole advantage now is that we're operating as a pair. I need you to take this terminal to Pierre at the bank. If the dock turns out to be a dead end, we will need other leads.
No problemo.
I know that securing the module alone won't suffice. I must uncover Capello's true motives. How it will affect our family. I'll figure it out. I promise.
This is the 4th black string white text throughout this whole quest. Interesting. Or that's probably the 5th.
They call it a dock, but no ships ever come. Uncle has concealed what he took from the vault here. A secluded place entirely under his control. For a secret trove of such value, the lack of security is strange. There was little resistance on my way here. This can't be right. Wait. I sense an energy fluctuation nearby. Time to investigate. The size of this place is manageable. I should be able to trace the source quickly. Can you keep up? Nothing so far. Was I wrong? Maybe this place doesn't hold what we're looking for. Why did Bennett come here then? Or am I too late? Did Capello get here first? And the energy fluctuation. It was going off and on. No, I couldn't have been imagining it. Such a big mirror. Why is it here? Doesn't seem to be made of common glass, but some kind of crystallized energy. Oh. Or was all this just a trap?
She just got snatched into a mirror? Oh, this is crazy. The fifth or fourth black screen white text, I don't care. Oh, it's him again.
Hello again. You don't seem very surprised to learn who I am.
Carlotta told me Mr. Pierre always follows her grandfather around. My instincts weren't wrong when I saw you together. It also explains why you seemed familiar when we first met.
What's the term for it? A destined encounter? The universe brought us together, and I happened to take the initiative. It's almost poetic. Wouldn't you agree?
You are dripped in sauce.
That's it. I doubt you want more chit-chat. I know you're here for that terminal.
Also, it's clear as day that his #1 meat rider over there just loves clapping his hands no matter what this nigga do. I mean, understandably, he's dripped in sauce. The goat.
Let Pierre inspect it for you, and we can resume our conversation.
Nigga got the high waters on. Oh my lord. Okay, yeah, you go over there and get to work, man.
Remember that painting we discussed earlier? In a fragile equilibrium, the smaller piece is forced to repress its true nature. It's confined to a seemingly flawless structure, stripped of its autonomy. I don't want the same fate for her.
Oh.
But I can't simply impose my path upon her, expecting blind obedience. She must find her own path, with a partner she can fully trust. As for those who betray their own blood, there will be no leniency. Even my own son is not exempt from this. However, before I intervene, I want to see her plan take shape. My hand should only be played as a final measure. The old give way to the new. It's the way of the world. But for us Montellis, the courage to break from the past matters far more than clinging to it. So I ask you this favor. When the time is right, give this to her. She'll need it.
It's a little tricky, but you're lucky to have my expertise. This terminal is defunct, but I've retrieved all its data, even the overwritten and isolated bits.
Someone can learn a thing or two from this man.
The terminal has been tampered with, but nothing was intentionally erased. It seems they wanted to overwrite the data to avoid detection. I can show you. Do you have a terminal? I'll send over the data so you can see for yourself.
I assume you've taken care of Bennett's body.
We dumped him in the tacit discord zone overnight. We'll claim he was killed by those monsters tomorrow morning.
Bro, that's some nasty work, bro. Yeah, them things probably consumed his body. Shoot, he might get consumed into like the whole tacit discord energy thing and might become one of them tacit discords himself. Because I'm pretty sure that's how it works, right? I could be wrong. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong.
Sir, are you sure? Are we really going to work with the Order? Have they made you kill one of our own?
We're in too deep now. Handing over the data module to the Order will cement our position as an ally of the authorities. We'll replace the Physaelias. The other resonators in the city are irrelevant. And Bennett, I would have taken care of him regardless. He knew too much. He deserved it for pursuing the Scarlet Velvet matter. Anyone who gets in my way shall meet the same fate.
Yes, sir.
You can tell he didn't want that to happen.
We all stood together on that stormy night. Each one of us losing someone dear. And we all share the desire for our family to find an easier path forward. The best way to avoid sacrifice isn't fighting, but aligning ourselves with superior powers and knowing when to yield. You may have left the family, and I should expect no more favors from you. But I ask this of you one last time. Please, put this terminal in Carlotta's hands.
What's in it? Carlotta? What will happen to her?
Nothing. Save for the standard location tracking data every terminal holds. In 3 days, I'll be negotiating on behalf of the family with the Order. I just want to make sure Carlotta doesn't interfere in the meantime. She'll be given a chance to join our side. I promise. Think about Bennett. If you take care of this, I will overlook what he stole and let it be a thing of the past. I know you care more about your late friend than you're willing to admit.
This nigga is doing such W gaslighting like a mother ever. Or not even gaslighting. Well, but you get the point. The manipulation game is crazy right now. He had this man killed off so that he can be able to make deals with the Order and replace the Physaelias in that position. Then he comes to this dude, tells him, "Hey, yo, bro, I'm trying to get this thing done. I know you care about your late friend. Give her this so that she'll be out of the way. This, that, and the third. You feel me, bro?"
Unbelievable. What is Capello even thinking? Killing one of our own? It's a complete betrayal of our family. I must record all this madness with something. My terminal? No, it's too risky. Wait, I have Bennett's body. Nobody's going to pay attention to a dead man's terminal.
So it took his agent. So hold up. Hold on.
I'll record it, then overwrite with new data. I have to keep this record well, in case I also...
A trap? Wait, sir. Wouldn't Lady Carlotta be in danger? I don't think that's part of your plan. Are you really letting her face this by herself?
She's already there, so why bother? I trust Carlotta and our esteemed guest. It is a trap, but also an opportunity for her to mature.
I can't believe that agent.
What is that?
Wait, hold up.
The family will shield you.
flashbacks. Could it be from touching that mirror? Energy crystals made into a mirror with pre-made Sonoro inside. A sly trap. This Sonoro, the docks, Bennett's terminal, Duncan. When did it all begin? And the hand that pulled me in. I need to get to the bottom of this. And these masterless echoes have turned hostile. The frequency fluctuations in this Sonoro seem unstable. I'll have to handle them before I can search the area. Surrender, still recognize me? Is that it? You will yield. Still recognize me? Victory favors me. Now there's nothing else in my way. All these obstacles suggest the answer is likely there. I must investigate that mansion. The way out and clues I need may lie within its walls. Not even close. Improvise. The stage is set. The world is mine. Anything catch your eye?
Plus, there'll be another one across the
Can you
board.
keep up?
Now, who is here ready to run me my ones?
Ah, there you are.
It's here, but why can't I get it? I wonder, is there something around here? Maybe I missed killing one. But it is what it is. I ain't got time to be sitting here wasting time doing all that.
This layout and decor seems strikingly similar to our mansion, just with slight differences. This area, these decorations, the chandeliers specifically, were destroyed during the invasion. Am I truly in the past, or trapped in some kind of simulation?
That piece right there looks awesome.
Ah, there you are.
If you're telling me he's adopting that orphan girl from the other side of the family, spare me. Already heard. Actually, I imagine the whole family's caught wind of it by now. Isn't that why we're throwing this rally for her today?
Tell me, how on earth do you stay in the loop, tinkering away at home like that? You must be shocked. Capello's already the heir. So, why on earth did he adopt her?
Orphan girl from the other side of the family, adopted by Padrino. This rally, held for me. A mere touch of the mirror was enough to instantly draw out my memories, experiences, and even passing thoughts, creating this Sonoro.
Huh. You
You look a little familiar. Oh, it's you again. What brings you back here?
You shouldn't know me yet. Not at this time.
I don't understand. What time? What are you talking about?
Sorry. Please don't mind what I just said. I'm not really sure where I am, why I'm here, or what I need to do.
Actually, I think he meant to say, we just saw you. Just now, about a minute ago. You walked right past us and headed that way.
Yeah, I'm just surprised you're back so soon. By the way, you do look a bit different, don't you? Your outfit. No, it's more the accessories, really. Yours are red, but the person I saw had blue ones on her wrists. Oh, perhaps I'm imagining things.
No, it's not.
Blue accessories. I saw blue accessories on that hand that pulled me inside. I suppose she's the friend who invited me here. Could you tell me where she's gone? I've been left alone since arriving, and I believe I really should meet her.
Perhaps she's just out for a stroll. The preparations are behind schedule due to a mishap. Everyone's waiting for the rally to begin.
Yes, now I remember. The rally didn't start on time because of a lighting malfunction. On the other hand, once the lights are turned on, something may change and it could reveal new clues. Thank you. I think I know where I'm going now.
You're welcome, I suppose. Not that we've done much for you.
I doubt it means much to say this to you, since you only exist in this place, and unlike me, you probably don't need to hear this. But I believe Pedrino took her in because he saw the makings of a true Montelli.
Fancy a wager? I bet 2 dinners you can't get...
Gently does it? Can you keep up? Ah, there you are.
Oh, I know exactly what to use for this.
This crap.
One, two, three, 4, 6, 7. Count 7 over here.
It's been 3 days.
8.
I haven't heard back from him at all. You still fretting over your son? Don't worry. We've taken every precaution. We'll be ready to act should anything go awry.
Thank you. I know you will. It's just... he went tangling with those wild, tacit discords. He doesn't understand. I expect nothing from him. Only his safety.
Damn, ain't that some fish? You don't expect nothing from him?
Lighter than a dove. Can you keep up?
Uh-oh. There we go.
Can you keep up?
62.89.
All right, time to check the lobby.
Come over, my child.
Sir, are you talking to me?
Yes. Fret not, Carlotta. Come up to the front, so everyone can see you.
I'm looking at what happened 11 years ago. Okay, so that... Wait, how old is Carlotta then? If this was 11 years ago...
Today is a special day. The beginning of your journey as one of us. As my granddaughter, you will now carry the Montelli name. My name. The family's name. And with it, its privileges and responsibilities.
I knew it. She shares our bloodline.
She is a true Montelli, just like the Padrino.
Puny little thing. Such a nervous look to her.
Isn't she from the lesser side of the family? And a girl at that. Why her? What makes her worthy of the Montelli name?
Oh my goodness. Sexism in the family line. Actually, this is pretty common. I'm not gonna act like I don't know this stuff. This is pretty common. I expect nothing less. But to know that the family is supposed to represent freedom and liberty, that's supposed to be quote unquote progressive, have sexist ideals, that's kind of crazy, ain't it? Maybe this is just from one member, but still.
My thoughts exactly. I failed to see how she could possibly belong to our ranks, let alone carry the family name.
Now how about you get up there and do it? Ma'am. That's your where they chilling in the corner. Oh wow.
It was you. Recognition. Praise. Glory. Isn't that what you want?
Oh my goodness. She is gorgeous. Granted, she's premium definition of a edgy ice queen. Hold up. I'm gonna get a screenshot. As soon as I figure out how this button. Oh, got it. Also, BRB. Give me a second. Man, who thought it would take me this long to get this quest done?
Stay here, and you'll have all of that.
And her face looks broken too. Oh, she pulled the rifle out immediately. Oh, she planned to shoot her in the back?
The exit.
Oh, that was interesting.
Dazzling sunlight. Am I in the court? Have I left that scenario already? Now the question is, what moment from my past does this represent? No, these decorations, they aren't real, even if they appear to be. This is just another simulation from my memories.
That girl's on the run. She just chilling.
How do I leave this place? Leave? But didn't you just follow me here? Cut the nonsense. You were the one who brought me into this scenario. Ugh, fine. But why should I tell you?
I mean, oh, this is a facial expression. I just noticed the shifting of her eyes. But I ain't gonna hold you. I would have clapped these cheeks most definitely. I don't care if her face cracked up. You still a beautiful baby girl.
True, I brought you here. But remember, I am a product of your own making. Your memories, your desires, your fantasies.
Oh damn, that's her fantasies.
From this moment on, I am also Carlotta Montelli. We will share the same past, present, and perhaps even future. Don't pretend we're alike in any way, and keep the Montelli name out of your filthy mouth. Oh, right. How could I forget? You worked so hard to earn the illustrious Montelli name back then. And this was your humble abode, correct? A poor little girl from the forgotten side of the family, trying desperately to fit in with the grandeur of her new home, fearing abandonment, and playing the part of a proper lady. You're a star in the ballroom, a top investor at the auction house, but your true talent, being the family's favorite weapon, carrying out orders without question. Is that all you live for?
I mean, that's what they kind of hinted at, even in like the main story, right? That she was the executioner for the family. But it felt like that was the only thing that she did do, right?
I thought you'd be thrilled with what I'm offering you. Acceptance, validation, indispensability. Did you see how everyone adored you? Isn't this a dream come true?
Oh, snap. Sheesh.
Oh, planning to shoot me again?
Look at this smug facial expression, bro. I would have pulled the trigger on her immediately. I'm like, you don't get to look at me like that, nigga. You may look like me, but don't forget, this barrel's still aimed at your face.
Don't bother. This scenario is born from your consciousness, and it's also my domain. Since the frequencies here can be shattered, they can also be brought together again. Why not try shooting yourself? Perhaps that will work.
Oh, this is a sparkle moment right now.
Don't be so quick to deny it. If you truly never craved acceptance and recognition, would I even exist?
Not you throwing your hair around.
Since praise and affirmation aren't enough for you, I'll give you a chance to prove yourself. Show me how much your sweat and tears are worth.
Are we fighting?
Can you keep still? Still recognize me? An eye for an eye. Such stubbornness. Can you keep up? Time to part ways. Can you keep up?
I had to run around, so I'm out of health.
Take this! The stage is set.
That was close, almost died.
Nice work. But this is only the beginning. You must be dying to know which part of the past this is. Would you like a little hint?
Black screen, white tags. 2 black screens with white tags.
Blood debts will catch up with those who have to pay. The storm is coming. Ah, now you remember. I knew you'd never forget. The rain that night never ceased in your heart.
Help! Help!
Damn it! This is a trap! They've taken what's ours! This won't go unpunished.
Did you hear that? Oh, the panic in their voice. How they must be begging for a capable leader to come and save the day. A smooth journey.
Look at these niggas. Cugs.
Quickly and swiftly. Found your weak spot. Still recognize me? Victory favors me. Can you keep up?
3 key areas have been hit one after another. South 2nd Block, West End Dock, and our headquarters. Intel says the Physaelians are gearing up for another hit on our headquarters. As usual, we can expect the Order to turn a blind eye. They ambushed Father first before we did anything to them. It is beyond unforgivable.
We're running out of time. Capola, we need a plan before Padrino wakes up. Call for reinforcements from the East End. It's risky, but if they don't smell our manpower shortage, we might just make it through.
No, we shouldn't do that. The Physaelians were keeping an eye on our other territories.
No, we're not doing that. They can take the West End. Our men will retreat to headquarters.
Why? They're tough, but we're no pushovers either. We earned our turf fair and square. Why should we back down now? When Padrino eventually wakes, how do you plan to explain that we have let his and the entire family's efforts go to waste?
But we still risk exposing the location of our headquarters. It's all about predicting their moves and keeping ours hidden.
What about you, Carlotta? What do you think?
Once again, this deviates from my past experience. Well, I'll point them down the right path this time. We'll hit their base. Our people on the East End, the South 2nd Block and the dock will stay put to give the impression we know nothing. Then we'll send our main forces to where the Physaelians keep their echoes. The trade routes mean nothing compared to that. As they know what we value most, we need to demand something of equal worth from them as our bargaining chip.
Is this really going to work?
We can't afford to lose our people. Everything else, even the mansion, are simply assets. I'll cover the rear.
So, how can I go about healing myself is the question. Because... Huh.
Quickly and swiftly. Still recognize me? Not even close. Brilliance lights the way! Victory favors me! Can you keep up? Can you keep up? Masterpiece complete. Surrender. Still recognize me? Can you keep up?
I hate this camera shifting, it's so annoying. Oh crap, I died.
It's not the end.
Well, it's better to die there than keep
Quickly
effing
and
up
swiftly.
other things.
Still recognize me? Improvise. The stage is set. Found your weak spot. Can you keep up? Glory demands more. A new era awaits. Wow. Look at you with your brilliant plan. So clever. It could have saved us from our humiliating defeat. And of course, you didn't just come up with it because you knew what happened. No. That idea has been brewing in your mind since that very day. How does it feel to finally have your dismissed plan validated? Back then, no one bothered to ask for your input, did they? The big shots like Capello and those old-timers couldn't care less. The family ended up making the worst possible choice. They called for reinforcements, depleting resources in both headquarters and the East End.
No. Cynthia. Look at me. Please. Why is this happening? At the West End, it's all my fault. I should have been more careful. Oh, you're the only family I have left. The Montelli's motto is enterprise. But there's no end to this enterprise. No end to the ambition. No end to chasing wealth. How much more do we have to lose?
That's why he left the family. Because he lost his personal family.
In the end, your dear grandfather had to step in and fix the mess you all made. The plan advanced, but the dead were forever gone. It stands as the greatest tragedy in our family's history. With that blood debt haunting you, you became the sharpest blade. working harder than ever to protect the family's interests. And Capello? Did he think of seeking the Order's protection after that? When it became painfully clear that his power alone couldn't secure his ambitions. Come to think of it, what's so wrong with that? Sacrifices are inevitable, and someone must bear the burden. By doing so, the family's interests can be preserved. Is this not the balance you wish to maintain? You were never meant to make decisions for the family. Do you really have what it takes to reshape the order of things?
Okay, so basically she's being challenged on her point of view, right? Because she's trying to maintain balance for the family, but the way she does it is just like, it's kind of stagnant, while the way he's doing it is kind of like pushing them to a different direction, aka the change that we spoke of at the beginning of the quest, right? But the question is whether or not there's going to be a third option.
No matter what you say, I must stop him. Why? Didn't I just show you a better future than what you face now? Merely an illusion of your making. My choices may have altered the outcome, but it's impossible to prove now. The past is set in stone. We only have one path before us. Yes, the cold rain from that night still haunts us. But we cannot be shackled by the past. I might not be in charge, but my principles are clear. Every action I take is for the benefit of the family. I must leave here and stop Capello. Whatever the consequence. You're unshakable, aren't you? So you've made up your mind already?
Yes, I am almost done. Well, now that you give me a benchmarker of almost done, appreciate it. Also, yo, did you notice that YouTube is turning itself into Twitch? Or rather, its live stream aspect, they're turning into Twitch? Because if you notice the stream, it's awesome. #1 top fan was Star when she came in here. Now you're labeled as #2. Ain't that crazy? I was like, they've been keeping their ear to the wall about what's going on with Twitch. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna snag this opportunity, and they done did it. It was crazy. I noticed this yesterday when I was looking at someone pull for Finon on their YouTube stream. I was like, bro, this look a little weird. Yeah, and I have XP as well. The XP part is also crazy. I have 100 XP. Hold up, let me take a look. Oh, Star has 75 XP. You have 75 XP. But you may have gotten more out of the blue. I don't know how that happened, though.
Our negotiations have reached a dead end. Then I'll need to try something else to make you stay.
I think they may have added this probably the last time they updated the app, honestly. Also, you can probably give me a benchmark of how much closer I am to getting done with her quest. Cause like you already said I'm almost done, but like how far is almost done? 30 minutes? Excuse me for yawning. I'm only just now starting to yawn.
Left! You should have gone left! Wait. Or maybe not. Think it over. I told you before. You should take the easier way out.
Wrong again. Do you really think you can choose the right path? Stay. Let's get lost in this maze together, from one window to another. I'll keep you company.
Bro, I would have folded her to the floor the moment I saw her. I was like, I'm tired of playing these games with you. Catch this left hook.
Do you truly think you are worthy of the Montelli name?
Oh snap, the music amping up. Oh, this is kind of diabolical. I'm seeing what they're doing.
Just give up. What an embarrassing sight. What is so painful to watch? You might have another chance up ahead.
Yes, that's right. Keep moving forward. You're getting close. You have to press ahead. Don't doubt yourself.
My bad, I stopped looking at the chat.
Don't you see? This is what happens when you choose the wrong path and back the wrong horse. The cost will be far greater than you thought. Why do you always end up on the losing team?
No, not this way, Piccolino. You should try another way. Choose wisely. You still have a chance to make things right.
Uh-oh. Yeah, let's get it. Breaking glass is awesome. Oh, cussing. Oh, we having a 1v1. Oh! Snap? Wait a minute.
Why are you?
Yo, if they hadn't recognized that each other wasn't an illusion, that fight would have went on longer, and someone was gonna be dead. Either someone was gonna get stabbed or someone was gonna get shot. Either or, it don't matter. Now let me read the last one. This part is when you head to the party and deal with the situation. This is also the last. That's when she's giving the gun. Okay, cool.
I was worried you might be in danger. Also, I'm here to deliver this.
The blick?
The gun was always there. You earned the right to use it the moment you chose to act on your own accord. Looks like you've made up your mind.
The Padrino's gun never leaves his sight. If he places it within your reach, it can only mean one thing. You've been entrusted with the authority to act in the name of Montelli. Now, whether it fires and where it aims, the choice is mine alone.
Now that was a tough character moment. I respect it. And I'm gonna say this again for the probably third time throughout this entire stream. Carlotta is just better than Camellia. It's as simple as that. For one, I would say her character writing isn't as so freaking simple and confusing as Camellia. It's like, bro, hold up. I'm gonna let this scene play out, and then I'm gonna say what I'm about to say.
I am merely a blade made for killing. Am I really qualified to change the status quo?
Why won't you obey my orders?
I'm getting old. We should take the easier approach.
If we can make other people pay the price.
Oh, this is a little crazy.
So, why can't you just give in to me and stay here?
Because my girl now weak, that's why.
Running won't save you.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Found your weak spot. Still recognize me? You've crossed the wrong person.
Striking from the shadow.
My compliments. The stage is set. Take this! Still recognize me? Victory favors me.
They're not surviving the close side. Obviously. There you go. Cooked.
How did you let go of confusion and doubt so easily? Those were your true feelings.
Alright. Hopefully the scene stops moving so I can talk. Okay, so I was about to say this before the fight went down. Because I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I am still confused after playing Camellia's story quest. And after letting a whole day pass since I played it, I was still confused about what the freak was the motivation that sparked her to be like, yo, I find the rover so interesting. Because as I keep thinking back to it, I spent like part of the day trying to reanalyze what the freak was her quest about. Or what was her character motivation, right? And then it just clicked with me. I was like, she has no real character motivation outside of instinct. It's legitimately just her excuse for wanting to be so, tight-knit with the rover is purely based on, just cuz. It's not on anything else beyond that. Because she kept talking about instinct and desire all the time throughout the entire quest, that being a theme and philosophy of her character. But then if you really just break it down, it's really just the writers just wrote that as an excuse for why it is that she's infatuated with Rover. There's no real underlining. It's not even some, you saved my life and I want to repay my debt to you by becoming a bloom bearer and helping you on your quest to save the world and that ish, right? It's none of that. It's purely, I'm just, following my instinct nonsense.
You and I. What makes us so different? Brother, care for a story? A story about why a certain girl was adopted. Prayer alone offers no salvation. In the face of survival, creed becomes meaningless.
How dare she eat the tribute? Nanny always said that food is for tribute. It's not for eating.
You're a bad girl. I'm telling Nanny.
Oh, she activated her ability?
Who would have thought? She's a Montelli after all. The hall is in
her weapon. What a monster!
This suits a Montelli well. Repurposing decoration into a weapon, defying indoctrination to chart the course forward. Her blood runs with the same fierce will as ours. Come with me. The family will shield you and open your eyes to a new world. You will rise to become a true Montelli.
Ugh, I freaking love it. Oh my goodness, I'm freaking loving this quest. I swear, this is so much better than Camille's quest. On everything. On my life, nigga. It's gas. This is what I was missing from Camille's quest. She didn't have this flavor in it.
I see. So Duncan was in the dark about the real cause of Bennett's death. He simply wanted to protect his friend's reputation, and Capello used that. Duncan gave us a rigged terminal to cover Bennett's debt, clearing his name. Capello couldn't have tampered with the terminal data himself, or he would have found the information hidden beneath the overwrites. He simply laid a trap at the dock that Bennett visited. I can empathize with Duncan, even to some extent Capello. They're driven by a desire for safety and stability. Tempting future even for me. We will never achieve that by surrendering ourselves to the Order. From the very beginning, our paths diverged. To yield to them now means giving up even more. And once we lose our grip, we'll no longer have the luxury of refusal. Grandfather and the others have already paved the way. I will follow their lead and chart a course towards a brighter tomorrow. For our family and all of Raguna. Wealth and power will safeguard our freedom, while freedom in turn will nurture wealth and power. The Montelli family is set to break the Order's suffocating hold and lead Raguna towards a wider horizon, embracing Septimont, Huanglong, and other countries. And through it all, we will never forget who we are. The family exists to accomplish what one cannot, and withstand the winds of fate. This is the future I envision for the Montellis.
I mean, the music amping up, plus the camera changing angle, but like, the camera angle changing, I felt like they could have did a little bit more than like shaking the camera a little.
Like I said, we seize control. An all-out war with the Order isn't a wise move. Rather than blindly tailing Capello in search of a hidden data module, let's take control and have him come to us. Scarlet Velvet mentioned they need a formal reply, and we can deliver that.
Oh, let me read real quick. She made up her mind and became the head of the family. Yeah, she's Camilla, who Carlotta is where it's at. Not gonna lie, I wish we had that alt of her as a skin. What's funny is that yes, she was adopted, but she's actually related to the family. Her first awakening at that moment tells you her story is great. BRB.
Care to help me give them an unforgettable response in 2 days?
I gotta freaking figure out how to change time again.
Hopefully this helps.
Here we go. We're gonna just jump to 2 days later. Oh. Maybe I should have saw that 2 days later at this time.
Your location. Have you reached the spot, my clever accomplice? Perfect. Remember to be stealthy. Scarlet Velvet and my operatives are positioned in all the streets around the venue. Should anything go awry, I'll set Plan B in motion. The venue only has one entrance. I've arranged for a handler to get you in. You'll go in first and then help me slip in without drawing attention.
Oh, the upstairs parlour is off limits, reserved for a private event. Yeah. Now that you mentioned it, yes, they did tell me about that. But weren't you supposed to arrive half an hour later? What was that? You do have a point, but it's a special day. I need to confirm everyone's identity. What's your code name? Show me your token.
Hey, Tulip! Why are you still standing there? Come here. Boss just asked for you.
Black screen, white text again.
Ah, a tulip coin. I remember you. You work at the vault, don't you? We had a drink at margaritas.
That nigga switched up mad fast. Also, bro, they have the full capability of genuinely putting an item in an NPC's hand and showing it to us. They've done that throughout the entire quest. So why now did they decide, oh, well, we're not going to do that now? What? What you mean?
No wonder you arrived early. You people at the vault are always one step ahead.
Yeah. We can talk after getting the job done. Now hurry up. We'll deliver the gifts together.
I bet that was Deacon, wasn't he? Don't worry about what I was doing.
Have you made it inside? This area is under surveillance. On either side of the main stage, you should see something that looks like a control panel. Operate it to disable the cameras, then place the gems I made with my forte into position. How did it go? Any issues?
Everything's fine. Just got to the place we agreed on. Main hall, 5 o'clock. Done. Back window done. Blind spot, done. The front of the hall, done. The setup is complete. and the time we planned is drawing near. How's it going on your end?
I'm out of the mirror and the jam is set up. Capello actually inspired this plan. Otherwise we wouldn't have been able to infiltrate. The Order's agents have taken the bait and are at the location. Blue Rain and Retriever are primed for action. We'll head out at the chime of the hour.
So she got in by hiding inside the mirror. Interesting.
Nearly go time. The Order's men should be here. Double check everything.
She is lit. Oh my, why is she doing them like that?
We should talk, Capello.
You! Why are you here?
Did y'all see that?
Guests won't be showing up today.
She backhanded this man with such supreme force and slapped him to the floor. Bro, that man did not deserve that. Your target is that nigga Capello. However pronounce that loser's name. You get it. Why you slapping to the floor, baby? Yo, what's up, my guy Tinchi? How you been, bro?
Carlotta. Looks like you've pieced together the whole story. So it was your crew who tipped us off about changing the time and place for the deal yesterday.
You better believe it. Also, y'all saw that man on the floor. That man is crippled now. He holding his stomach. My stomach. After he got slapped out in the neck by Carlotta. Oh, man. Oh, it couldn't be me, bro. I'd be like, why you do me like that? I'm suing you.
Let me guess. You fed the same line to the Order, didn't you? Playing both sides, setting yourself up nicely. But something doesn't add up. You couldn't have pulled this off alone.
Of course not, Goofy.
Capello's promise of safety and comfort are nothing but a sham. He's been using our family as pawns, making them pay the ultimate price. Bennett was just one of his victims. He didn't fall at the hands of tacit discords, but to Capello himself. His body was disposed of outside the city's limits. The truth is, Bennett never betrayed us. The path of the Montelli family is one of unity. We stand together, leaving no one behind. I can't promise there won't be more losses, but I will prioritize the welfare of every member. I do not take sacrifice lightly. Now, will you continue down this path? Or will you align with our cause for Bennett's sake and your own?
Trust built on deception always comes back to haunt you. You're getting what you deserve.
Yeah, you gonna get a karate chop to the neck too. Your homeboy got a taste of it. Actually, you're not getting a karate chop. No. That's getting off light. Your boy over there on the floor, gasping for air. No. You catching a devious leg to the neck. Better yet, you gonna get even worse than that. You about to catch a bullet to the chest, nigga. It's over. You're done. Pack it up, prepare to be sent to the gulag and to the Lord himself. You better explain to him how you got a bullet in your chest, nigga.
Now that you've lost both the goods and your trading partners,
oh man,
this is your last chance to bow out gracefully.
Yep, you heard her. It's over, nigga.
Bow out gracefully? Do you think I still care about saving face at this point?
Of course you don't.
My only regret is not being ruthless enough. I should have cut you loose earlier, making you pay the price like the others who crossed me.
You know what's so crazy? You know what? For niggas like this, they need to start making niggas like this actually learn how to fight. Cause like the niggas who be talking all this big game, you know, trying to like put themselves in a position of power, yet don't have the ability to fight, while the person they're talking crazy to has the ability to fight and put them through the floor. It's like, bro, you better be ready to run the ones. Put the dukes up.
And what of it? You'll never understand. The power to protect everyone. So what's wrong with seeking a powerful ally? Why not align ourselves with those who share my true goal? You're right. I've crossed the line. But I can still salvage this if I take you out and reclaim that data module.
Oh, that nigga got up off the floor. The one that was gasping for air after that karate chop, he stood back up. Okay, so guess he want the smoke then. He wasn't hurt. He was faking it. Don't worry, he gonna get packed up next.
Everyone, capture them!
Oh man, your blicks are crazy.
Time to leave.
Copy.
Look at the leg work. He's going stupid. Nigga, what? If I was male Rover, this would be so awesome. Oh! Okay, so all that dancing we were doing back in the main story quest meant something then.
Fall for me, will you? Then, let's fall together.
That's a very interesting way to end the conflict? Question mark?
Scarlet Velvet's people have secured Duncan and will bring him to a safe house. He'll return after everything's settled. Regarding the Order, I tasked Blue Rain and Retriever to pose as Capello's agents and declare the cooperation null and void. No data module, no explanation or any follow-up. Capello is already a lost cause. The Order will realize this soon enough.
The question is, did she smoke them niggas? Also, let me read. Oh, I like this board. That slap was so loud, cousin. Her story is more or less done. Just a bit more talking, that's it.
Back. I remember telling Grandfather how I hated the rainy season.
Bro, this is about the second story quest in Renacida where it ends, where the main character and the character in question are talking on a bridge. They did the same thing as Zanny's quest. Granted, actually it's the other way around. Carlotta's quest came first, and then it was Zanny's.
I once saw rain as a bad omen in Raguna.
Give me one moment. Sorry, my dog pissing me off. I don't know what the hell his problem is.
When it rains, it's easier to wash away bloodstains. That's why acts of revenge usually happen on such days. But today's rain feels different. As it falls, the troubles of yesterday are washed away. I feel calm. Like I've found my true self again. My present and my future are now in my own hands.
I like how they brought back the whole how she felt about rain, because her grandfather mentioned it as a bad omen, and he clearly got that line from her, or that he mentioned that she viewed rainy days as a bad omen.
Well done, Carlotta. Thank you, Rover.
The Aura Farmer himself, the goats. Look at the drip.
My girl could not have accomplished this without your assistance.
This nigga remind me of Pompey. Granted, I think Pompey is cooler. The Pompey, may you rest in peace. You got done so dirty by that nigga Lucius. I hope we spin the block on that nigga one day.
I had faith in you too, but you surpassed my expectations. It appears I underestimated the potential that you possess when working together.
What he just said. Looks like someone's been keeping secrets from me, huh? I've been curious. You entered that scenario and delivered his gun to me. How did you earn my grandfather's trust so soon?
Look at the facial expression, the smugness. That's a story between the two of us. Ha ha ha.
The nerve. Fine. Since we make such a good team, I'll let it slide for now.
Capello and his lackeys will face the consequences of their actions. Our code is simple. Vengeance for blood. Death for life. No one is exempt. There's a lot at play here. It will require some effort and a true Montelli at my side to handle it.
I see. I'll take care of the rest. But before that... Yes. What, miss me already?
We gotta get a little flirty with it, maybe a
No
little.
need to feel sad about parting. For each goodbye brings us closer to the next hello. That's my favorite way to think of it. A countdown to our next reunion. With Capello ousted, the family needs someone to fill his shoes. I must assist my grandfather through this tumultuous transition. There's no one else to do it.
Mm-hmm. Look at this man, just aura farming. Goodness gracious, can you stop? And that's a beautiful scenery.
Thank you, Rover. As my grandfather said, things couldn't have gone so smoothly without your help and support. Now that the dust has settled, you no longer need to stay with me as Cat's Eye of the Montelli family. But still, I want you to have this. As I said, every member gets a token that matches their codename. Though you already have a pair of cat's eyes, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. No, this gem wasn't crafted by my forte. I chose it just for you. I know someone like you won't stay just for me, and joining the Montelli family might not be in your plans just yet. But I'll keep this code name for you, Cat's Eye. The first and only member to receive my personal invitation.
Now this is a nice shot. Oh, that's awesome. Now that was a good quest. Yes, it may have taken me 3 hours to complete it, but it's 3 hours that was worthwhile.
Whirl and water.
What else could I even say about the quest other than it was good? I really enjoyed it more than Camillea's quest by like a long shot. Camillea's quest, comparison. There's only 2 quests I played in this whole game that was worth a damn. At least companion quest related. That being Zanny and Carlotta. Granted, I gotta play the rest of them, so I get a better understanding of the rest of them. Also, has there even been a new Resonator story quest since, you know, before the release of 2.4? I'm pretty sure Homegirl has a quest, right? Oh, let me check events. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, this event. I don't even know what this event even about. I may save this for later. Sakona. What else? Unfortunately, the stream gonna have to end here as soon as I finish doing what I'm doing, because they got me having to wake up freaking at fucking. Wait, how long does it? Oh, her banner lasts 9 hours. Oh my goodness, Lupa coming in 9 hours. That's awesome. Who knows? I might play Wuwa again tomorrow.
You won't escape.
Or I might play Zilla tomorrow. Or technically later today. Oh, one thing I was gonna say about Homegirl Carlotta is that she kind of reminds me of Skirk. Well, not in terms of like personality, obviously, but like there's like the shattering glass aspect of her really reminded me of her the most. Too. But that was it. Other than that surface little thing. But nonetheless, I enjoyed this quest. What else can I say? Like and sub. Be here tomorrow if you want to watch me play through another story quest. That's if I decide to play Zinless instead to get some more Zinless stuff done. You feel me? Friday stream is Star Rail. Prepare yourselves. I'm probably gonna start off the stream doing a pull session. for Finon, because I will obtain my Lord of Destruction, most definitely. There will be no question about that. Because then I'll have Skirk, Carlotta, Finon, and then now I gotta wait for Zillas. Now Zillas gotta show me who's gonna be the crazy character that's gonna be released down the line for version 2. Ooh, that's gonna be some fun. I can't wait. Alright, good night, peace, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Also, I was gonna talk about my day at work, but then it was just like, I ain't about to bother wasting my breath about that. Oh, also, they claiming that we might get off early tomorrow, so who knows? Might start the stream earlier, depending on what time this getting off early looks like. Alright, that's it. See you later. Bye. Now, what is button at?
Smells so good.
Make sure y'all hit that like button, damn it. Okay, I'm gone. Bye.